Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Brown out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Grant. Then it's John Henson. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love D.C. Oh, I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
Now here's Brown.
Screen.
Knight looking for an opening. To the wing on the left.
Right here.
6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. That shot no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Beal against Grant. Outside Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
That one is no good.
And Chris, just how special was it to play for Detroit in your career? What relationship does this team have with their fans?
Yeah, it was so special. I mean, being able to go home to the house that I grew up in, or to where my parents lived, and be able to go to the Pistons practice and to be part of it, to put on that jersey. It was so special, man. This team is a mainstay of the city. I mean, you feel like you can lift up the whole city when you play for the Pistons. It was such a special part of my career.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Grant the pass tonight. Lets the 3 fly. Washington with the rebound. For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Grant. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Brown outside. Outside Knight. Over Westbrook. Again, the miss by Knight.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here's Grant. Detroit, no good that time either. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Westbrook. Shot clock reset for Washington. Bryant's shot is off. And so Grant will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. And the pass to Henson. Outside Knight. Back to Henson. Passes it to Knight. Over in the corner, Brown. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
At some stats for Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game last year, 10 assists and 11 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Now, here's Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To end the drought, and John Henson with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The free throw off from Henson. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the New York Knicks. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist from Beal. Westbrook's got 5.
I like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Beal against Brown. Here's Mikhailuk. And here is Knight. Here's Grant. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Knight. Pass to Brown. Knight against Westbrook. Inside. And slam dunk by Henson.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Grant. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
And it's Brown missing. Wizards leading by 3. Westbrook dishes to Brown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Henson. 2 points. That one goes. Henson's got 6. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Pass to Bryant. He kicks it to Westbrook. Offensive rebound.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
Beal's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. Grant with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And slam dunk by Henson.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The pass to Grant. Floats one. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Now here's Brown. 9 points last game out. Passes it to Hachimura. Overnight. Hachimura no good. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Mikhailuk. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Washington's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now Westbrook. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Hachimura the pass to Beal. 5 on the clock. Overnight, Beal's shot is good. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Look, at times, there's no defense for Bill. Even if you're in his jersey, he keeps his shot high so you can't get to it.
Knight. And no good that time. Good D by Westbrook. Pass to Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Mikhailuk passes to Knight. Here's Grant. No points in the game yet for him. Softly drops in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And here's Westbrook. Outside, Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Puts one up from 19, and the jumper is on the mark. Hachimura's got 10 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Knight. That one wide left.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
The offensive rebound. Here's Hachimura. The short one's on the money. 12 points for him.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Brown wide open. He fired. Offline with his 3. Washington leading now by 10. Westbrook scanning the floor. And the pass to Bryant. Here's Hachimura. He's covered by Grant. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. This is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. And Detroit with a change here, too. McRae's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Very rich history for Detroit Pistons. They've been a part of the sports scene in Detroit since 1957, and they have 3 championships to their name.
Now, here is Knight. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Westbrook. Tries a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Henson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, you look back at the title teams for the Pistons. There were a lot of them. Chris, which team was your favorite?
Oh, man. Well, growing up in Detroit, I'd have to go back to the Bad Boys in 89, 90, just watching them get through Boston and then, dominate the Bulls of that time. They went back-to-back winning championships. That was incredible. And it was something special, though, about my boys in the 2004 team. Sheed, Ben Wallace, Rip, those guys. That was fun to watch as well.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Napier, he's checked in for Washington. .114 left here in the opening quarter. Grant kicks to McRae. Back to Grant. Passes to McRae. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Knight on the wing from the arc. Washington with the rebound. Hachimura's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Mikhailu, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Pass to Beal. Stolen by Henson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Knight. Washington with the rebound.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Right side, Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Trying to end the drought. That one doesn't go. And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Bradley Beal is out there with Shabazz Napier. And it's Wagner in at the 5 down low. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. But Casey has found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. Here's Napier, following the 3 by Detroit. Here's Hachimura. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And the scary thing is, Hachimura is going to keep getting better. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Here's McCray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebound by Napier.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Hachimura, the pass to Beal. The floater, and Maker sends it back.
Proving he could be an active defender. Great hustle for Maker to stifle the shooter.
Galloway kicks to McCray. Back to Galloway. The pass to Maker. Launches a 3. Washington with the rebound.
Yo, man up on Beal.
Beal taking his time here. Down low, here's Wagner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss him.
Here's Galloway. Napier covering. Galloway with the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And Chris, one thing you have to like about Galloway is that he's always prepared to play.
Yeah, Galloway is the type of player that can see 5 minutes on the floor in one game and then start and play 25 minutes the next one. I mean, just think about that focus for consistency. The production can be hit or miss, but he's a great plug-and-play option for a coach in need of filling minutes.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Beal takes the 3. And Galloway pulls it down.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Pass to Prince. Poked loose. Here's Mikhailuk. And it's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's McCray. He's covered by Beal. McCray passes to Galloway. Over to the left wing. Prince kicks to Galloway. The tray. Rebound by the Wizards.
And they continue to control the glass.
Who's got Beal?
Beal, the pass to Napier. Now, here's Bertans.
Come get it, come get it.
Wagner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Mikhailuk. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But, Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
First one falls for him. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really can be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle?
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
A floater, and the layup is up and in. Mikhailuk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Beal. And Maker sends it back. Here's Galloway. He has 5. Here's McCray. He's covered by Beal. McCray kicks to Galloway. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Beal finds Napier. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Napier's got 6 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Galloway, the pass to Prince. To the middle. Here's Maker. Banked in off the glass. Maker's got his first 2 points.
Showing he has some touch. Now for Maker, it's more about adding the muscle so he can become more dangerous.
There's the pass to Wagner. There's the dish to Beal. Looking to get back on track here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He's off on the first.
And did you see the maturation of Beal over time? I mean, I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive 2-guard.
And Washington making a change here. Smith has checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Galloway. He has 5. Pass to McCray. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Brown. Prince outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. 4 on the shot clock. Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. And Beal kicks to Smith. Beal with it. Guarded now by Prince. Beal, the pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. It's rebounded by McCray.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Wagner, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Here's Prince after the basket by Washington. Here's McCray, still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the pass to Wagner. A shot missing. And Detroit the other way now. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here's McCray. Back to Galloway. Mikhailuk passes to Prince. Galloway taking his time here. off the mark, and the drought continues.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Smith inside, rebounded by Maker. Pistons trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, I like watching Bill finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
The Pistons shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's McRae. 8 points his last outing. Beyond the arc. Galloway, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Beal from long range. Washington gets it back, and a new 14. Here's Pertinis. Off target on the 15-footer. Pistons trail by 12. McRae passes to Prince, and he jams it with authority.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Now, here is Smith. Defense right on him, and the call will be against Thon Maker. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Pistons, Grant comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jordan McRae. 1:49 left in the second quarter. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Brown. Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Passes it to Grant. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Wagner misses off the right iron. Pistons trail by 12. Brown dishes to Galloway. Pass to Grant. Back to Galloway. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Galloway has got 7 points. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Grant. Westbrook, no good. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Galloway. 9 points last game. Maker with the ball. Back to Galloway. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Washington with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Bertans. He's covered by Brown.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one to it.
No good on the shot. And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by 10. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, they're out in front tonight because of their offensive rebounding. Those second chance buckets came into play in a big way. Those are effort points, momentum builders, salvaging points off the scrap heap. You never heard me say scrap heap before, Ernie. I don't even know what it means. It just sounded good.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Washington leading now by 10. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. We've got Brown, John Henson out there with Grant. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Luke in at the small forward. And here are the Pistons. Now, here is Knight. Out to the wing. Henson against Bryant, and Henson kicks to Knight. Off target with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The league has cracked down, C-Webb, on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call a ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And, Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Now, here is Knight. Pass to Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
That one is off.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And he's good on the second. Now Westbrook. Outside, Beal. And Grant sends it back. 90 seconds now into the second half. It's good. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this, GA. I mean, you try to jump on them, dictate the tempo, seize the momentum.
Bryant. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out. Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Washington no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Knight passes to Mikhailuk. Over to the wing. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Outside, Beal. Over Brown. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. He's got 12.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Beal against Brown. Grant up top. Back to Brown. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And Grant sends it back. Knight against Beal. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Westbrook dishes to Beal. Shoots over Brown. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And here is Henson. He's got 8. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pistons shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Grant, right side. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Outside Westbrook. He tries for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wizards leading by 4. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Outside Bryant. Kicks it to Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Knight. For Washington, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
No good on that one.
And so many issues for this Wizards team the last few seasons have been due to a lack of an inside presence.
Yeah, inside scoring has been a problem, GA. I mean, they've had to lean heavily on outside shooting. Also, though, they've been struggling with rebounding.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Brown. He hits the second from the line. Here's Knight. Out left to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Westbrook, no good.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now, here is Knight. He's guarded closely, and he's finally able to knock one down. Knight's got his second basket of the game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Now, here's Bryant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out the stats for Beal. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged 25 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
And he knocks down the first one.
And a new regime in Washington as they have moved on from the previous GM. A lot to do here.
Yeah, GA, and it's not an ideal cap situation to work with. Fans are excited to see what can be done, but they need to land a few big free agents. It hasn't happened for the Wizards in a while.
Miami's checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now here's Knight. Napier covering. Clock at 6. Knight for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Napier. He's guarded by Knight. Mahinmi with it. He dishes it to Beal. Shot on the wing. And Henson pulls it down. Pistons trail by 5. Down low. And John Henson with the slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Napier. And that one is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now just a 1-point Wizards lead. Napier passes to Mahinmi. Dishes it to Beal. Fires the 3. Knight grabs the board. Pistons have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Beal the pass to Napier. Here's Hachimura. Outside Beal. He kicks it to Napier. Kept alive. And stolen by Knight. Here's McRae. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Well, the Wizards shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Napier's got 8.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Bryant against Grant. Rebound by Mahimi.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 3. McCray. Rebound by Mahimi.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Knight kicks to McCray. Grant outside. Outside Knight. Over Napier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Wizards making a change here. Bertson is checked in. Washington leading now by 5.
Who got Beal?
Outside Beal. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Kicks it to Napier. Passes to Beal. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Tipped away and stolen by Napier. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. And a switcher also for Detroit. Langston Galloway's checked in for Bruce Brown. Left side, Knight. Henson the pass to Galloway. Here's McCray looking to end the run. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Wizards leading by 10. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Smith's got 5.
And this is the one area Smith must continue to work on. I love seeing him knock down the 3-ball, expanding his range.
Here's McCray, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Mahimi. Prince is checked in for Jordan McCray. Here's Knight. He has 6.
Right here.
6 to shoot. Over Smith. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Knight.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Here's Hachimura. 20 points for him. Prince with the defensive effort. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knight wide open. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Now, here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's Hachimura. Prince with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 8. Here's the teardrop. Galloway, no good. The Wizards shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
The Wizards have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. First one falls for him. Troy Brown's checked in for Shabazz Napier. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the Pistons now. It's a 10-point game. Knight against Smith. Knight passes to Grant. 32 seconds left to play in the third. And the rejection by Mahimi. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Now Prince. Knight on the wing. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Wizards out front. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mahimi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Smith. Then there's Brown. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Shoots a 3. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Westbrook against Knight. Pass to Maker. Washington with the rebound. Bertans got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so Knight will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 14. Pass to Prince. Back to Knight. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Wizards leading by 14. Bertans finds Smith. Yep, it counts.
It's that kind of aggression that's led to an increased role for Smith these past few years. I mean, they want him playing fast and attacking.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Knight for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And it's looking like he got his long-range touch back after the break. I mean, that's his second three of the half after none in the first.
Now, here's Mahimi. The dish to Brown. Outside Westbrook. Here's PISTONS for three. Washington gets it back. Mahimi, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Galloway. Now the pass to Maker. Left side, Knight. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Brown's got the ball and finished off by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops. Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
For 3, Westbrook. Detroit with the rebound.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing, he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And the dunk by Maker.
This is something the coaching staff encourages. When Maker sees these lanes, they want him to take them.
Hey, get Russell.
Outside Westbrook. Misses the 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And he makes the first. gets them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Galloway at the top of the key. Maker. Galloway, the pass to Maker. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Knight for three. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Knight's got it back down to single digits for Detroit.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
To the right side. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Berton's shot is good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Galloway, the pass to Maker. Here's Mikhailuk. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Smith scanning the floor. Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for Mo Wagner. And Beal subbed in for Ish Smith. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Brown. Outside, Beal. Passes it to Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Pass to Bertans. He dishes it to Bryant. He kicks to Beal. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Maker. Pistons trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Mikhailuk. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. At one point, they led by 16. It's Brown with the drive. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Knight. Knocked loose. And here we go. Washington fast break. Brown wide open. He fires. That shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. And that one falls for Knight.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Thon Maker. Knight hits them both.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Wizards leading by 7. Washington calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
it's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Brown outside. Outside Knight. The feed to Henson. And it's sent back by Bryant. And he gets it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Beal can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now, here's Grant. Back to Knight. 5 on the clock from downtown. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's Westbrook with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's off his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Brown. Brown dishes to Knight. Lets it go with a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mikhailuk's got 25 points.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Here's Westbrook. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
One shot. One shot.
Pistons trail by 12. Knight passes to Mikhailuk. They get a hand on it. And here is Grant. A solo fast break for the finish. And finished off by Bertans.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Knight on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Henson's shot is off. Wizards leading by 14. Here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. Beal can't get it to go. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Dishes it to Brown. Back to Knight. Westbrook with it. Outside, Beal. From 13, and that one, good. Beal's got 20.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Knight passes to Grant. Out to Knight. 4 on the clock. With the teardrop. But they'll get another chance. Brown outside. Grant the pass tonight. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Poked loose, and Washington has possession. Wizards leading by 16. Westbrook dishes to Beal. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Detroit's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. A nice shot by Knight.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Beal. And the NBA2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Wizards.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Pistons shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Magruder passes to Ellington. Back to Magruder. And it's sent back by Bryant. Now here's Westbrook. The pass to Beal. Shoots from 14. Connects. The jumper drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now, here's Doumbouya. No problems knocking that one down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now Beal. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.